Hi everyone, my name is Chris Erickson and I'm in charge of the Education Department at the Humane Animal Welfare Society. So today we're going to hear a story and then we're going to do a little bit of writing. So let's get started with the story. The story is called Alien Adventure. Finally, I have some free time to hike up to my spot on Owl Mountain. I always feel like an explorer here. From my lookout, I can see far across the valley. There are lots of critters on the mountain. I love to see them scamper about. It's so peaceful. Oh, I might just curl up and take a nap. Whoa, what's that rustling? Something huge is crashing through the forest. A moose? A bear? It's getting closer. Wow, what is that? An alien? Not really wanting to find out, I sprint down the trail. That creature is nothing I've seen before. Barely 50 yards down, I slip into a hole. But oh no, it's a trap! I scramble up to escape, but it's no use. Peering over the edge, the giant alien reaches in and grabs me. He drops me into a box and shuts the lid. It's dark in here, and there's no room to stretch my legs. As the alien lugs me through the woods, I crash against the sides of the box. By the time we stop, I'm sore and I'm really scared. I can tell by the sounds and the smells outside that I'm no longer on the mountain. Where am I? I've been in this cage for days. It's so lonely. I miss my parents. I even miss school. It's not that the aliens are mean. They give me plenty to eat and drink, but the food isn't very tasty, and it's the same thing every single day. I'd sure love to eat a pizza. Oh no, someone's opening my cage. As much as I don't like it in here, I'm afraid to be out. I don't understand the aliens. One of the smaller ones tries to pick me up. Yesterday she dropped me. My side still hurts. I can't let that happen again. Uh-oh, I was so scared I actually bit her. The little alien screams. Instantly, I'm surrounded by noisy creatures. An angry-looking one reaches for me and... Sitting up with a start, I look around. Back on Owl Mountain, nothing seems changed. Oh, thank goodness. I just had a bad dream. That'll teach me to doze off. As soon as my heartbeat returns to normal, I head home. I know what I have to do. Reaching under my bed, I pull out a small box. Gently, I carry it back up the mountain. I find just the right spot and release the critter inside. I found him here yesterday. I wanted to keep him, but now I know where he belongs. It's here on the mountain, his home. So let's talk a little bit about the story that you just heard. In particular, I want to talk about the feelings that the author had when he or she was captured and kept in the box by the aliens. So on the screen, you see something called a word web. In the middle, there's a big oval. It says feelings in captivity. And then you might notice that there's a bunch of circles connected to that oval that are blank. So what I want you to do at home is I want you to copy this. So get a piece of paper, draw an oval, write feelings in captivity in the middle of that oval, and then you're going to create a web of words that describe how the narrator felt when he or she was in captivity. So all the emotions that might have been going on in that person's head that we have a good clue into because of the description in the story. So why don't you hit pause, and then once you've completed your word web, you can hit play again. So as you're thinking about the story, I want you to write down, it can be on the same sheet of paper as the word web if you have room, otherwise get another sheet of paper. In one sentence, I want you to write, the moral of the story is... So hit the pause button, think about what is the moral of this particular story that we all just heard, and then you can hit play when you've completed that. So this particular story was about somebody who was free, being captured and then kept as a pet, and all the feelings that were associated with that particular situation. What we want to talk about now is there a difference between that particular situation and animals kept in a zoo? So do the animals kept in the zoo have the same feelings as an animal captured from the wild and kept as a pet? And if the answer is no, why do you think that is? What is the difference between animals that are kept in a zoo and maybe an animal that is captured from the wild and kept as a pet? And I want you to take a few minutes to write just a couple of sentences as to why you have your particular opinion. So hit the pause button and then you can come back and continue once you've written, I would say 2 or 3 sentences. And I have one last bit of writing for you. How about animals kept as pets, such as a cat or a dog? Do those animals have the same feelings as an animal captured from the wild and kept as a pet? So think about your opinion, and then I want you to take the time to write down a couple of sentences as to why you think that is. So hit pause, and then you can come back once you've written your sentences. So I hope I've given you a little something to think about today. Thank you so much for joining the Humane Animal Welfare Society in our virtual education program.